Yar. Hello my lovelies, this is Captain Blue here over at CGPirates.com. I hope you're doing well. Now, remember I told you in the previous part about this little bar up here, and if you click on it you'll see it opens extra icons on the left. Okay, so there's my sculpting tool, and you'll see my sculpting gives me all sorts of options. There's my modeling tool, this gives me lots of options. And we've also got UV editing, texture painting, shading, and all the rest of these. The ones I'm most interested in at the minute though are layout, modeling, and sculpting later. But modeling for the moment, because if we just zoom in now, just use my middle mouse wheel, you'll see that every corner of our box or cube has dots on it. And I can click on these dots like that. Now these are vertices, okay? And they mark out the outside edge of, well, the outside points of every polygon, okay? Now in between those we have these edges. Now to select those I use the numbers 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 lets me select the whole object. 1 lets me select by vertex. 2 lets me select by edge. And 3 lets me select by this, the polygon. Okay, now I can also multiple select, so if I hold down shift you'll see that I now selected 2 at once, and if I click on it again while holding shift I'll deselect it, and that works for my vertices too. See how I'm selecting them like this? And the reason that it's important to do it is because it means we can move things around. Now, as well as rotating them and scaling them obviously. So what I can do is I can either select my move tool over here by pressing it, or I can just press W. And you'll see that I get the 3-pointed movement tool, just like we had before in Unreal Engine. So this shouldn't come as too much of a shock to you. And if I just move my arrow, you'll see there it manipulates and moves our polygon. What else can we do? Well, let's say I want to select the edge. I'll press 2 and select my edge just here, and then maybe I'll use a scale tool, shortcut R, and I can just scale in an edge maybe and make it smaller. Remember, you can always press Ctrl Z if you don't like the result. And this is how you start off doing the very, very basics of 3D modeling. See? We've created this interesting and complicated shape. So, with the very basics behind us on how we do things, for example, if I just select this polygon by pressing 3 and then press E for the rotate, you can now see how we have all these selections and manipulations and movements really easily and at our fingertips. And again, sorry if this is going fast, but you can rewind if you want to. You can see that we have a lot of control to do things. We can really start making some very complicated shapes. Well, that's the end of this one, because I don't want to give you too much to think about right now. Okay, it's a very, very, very big subject. So I will see you in the next lesson where we start doing some slightly more complicated things, and maybe there'll be slightly less talking from Captain All Blue here, just so that you can watch and kind of try and understand what it is I'm doing. So I'll see you later. Bye bye for now.